Hey guys, it's time for a little mama chat, mama coffee chat. Most definitely. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick, really, just to kind of have a chat about why I decided to finally start my channel. I was like, let's give some background information. Oh, no, but for real though, I just really kind of was like, been through it like everybody else. I'm really learning to connect to and find spirituality in my spirituality and really blending my spirituality and my relationship with God. You know what I mean? So in doing that, um, stuff just started creatively bursting forth out of me. And not the, I just honestly, the journey for me has been like that's what I'm bringing really is my journey basically, but just to master myself, to really master myself and learn to love myself and to care for myself and to practice what preached and to live my life without any judgment and free and um, just to live my life authentically me. Like I can't be anybody else but me. And I think that's, just to be originally me and not be ashamed of that at any point. And in doing that, it's just creatively things started popping and I just was like meditating one day and I've always worked in mama energy anyways. Like a mother, have three, I have three of my own children besides that. And you don't need to have children to be a mother, but or to work in mother energy. But I've always, I've always loved being a mom. I've always loved mothering people. Like, that's just the energy that it got me in trouble sometimes because sometimes it could be, yeah, you got to keep that in balance. But, uh, I was just thinking, man, like, I like helping people. Not that people, whatever. I like to communicate. I love people. Like, I love to be around people. I like to talk to people. Normally, I do. Yeah. As I've gotten older, like, I have boundaries now. Before, I had no boundaries. My boundaries were like, damn, I loved everything. Like I would hug you. Like I mean, you know what I mean. Like my boundaries. Like I didn't like. I always had intuition, but I never had boundaries in like loving people. I just kind of wanted to love everybody, And not everyone wants your attention and your love and you know what I mean. And that's fine. That's fine. But you know what I mean. So one day I was like, I work in the, and then I was like muse. I was musing and feeling creative and just really just going inward inside myself wondering like what the hell do I want to bring in this part of my life. And muse, I started like meditating on the word muse and like I'm like mama muse, what does muse stand for? And it was like cool because I was like master yourself, you know what I mean, meditate. There's so many keywords that can go under M, just for the letter M. Meditate, motivate. And so I started writing these things down and really being motivated by that word muse, muse. And you know what? I know there's like music. Like when we think of muse, sometimes we think of even like the movie Hercules, like the muse goddesses, and they were goddesses or whatever. I mean, I don't pretend to know everything. Like I know some stuff, but I don't know everything about goddesses and shit like that and gods, or whatever, that kind of energy. I don't know, but whatever, and and then I was like, what is you, spirit? He was like, what do we need? We need to have understanding. I thought, oh, understanding, to be understood and to understand others. It's sometimes I felt in my life misunderstood. You know what I mean? So it's really important to um, find understanding for people's situations, not only for that, but also to understand yourself and how you work and what makes you tick and what makes you happy and things like that. Like to really get that understanding. And then what was the next S? Of course, my okay. I don't even know if I wanted to bring this up, but I don't know. But I will because I don't give a I don't care. Y'all need to know. So my first thing is like, oh my god, sex. How about sex? How about sex? Spirit's like, okay, that's well and whatever, but how about spirit? I'm like, oh, okay, spirit, S for spirit. Yeah. Um, of course I chose sex first, but you know what? Sex is important and we need to know things, about ourselves, what sexually, you know what I mean? So whatever, besides all that, we're getting into that. One day we'll get into that. Spirit, really understanding the Most High God and really just getting in tune with the Spirit and yourself, you know what I mean? And really learning how to pray and meditate. And, there's just so many things you could go on about, Spirit and the Spirit. So, yeah, and the E was energy. What is the energy? Really, like, what is the freaking energy that we bring to people? And, like, how do people leave our presence? Is it, mm, like, ew, I get the heebie-jeebies like this. This will be honest, because, there's a lot of people out there hating on people. Sucks. Because we're all here put for something, but everybody wants to be, the same kind of person or something. And it's like, let's be an original, you know. But it's like like energy. Like, what is the energy you bring to the table? And what is the energies, that are coming at you? You know what I mean? It's like always being aware of that, and that spelled Muse, and I was like, nah, nah. I don't know, I was going for it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just put this out there, Honestly, I'm just being real with you guys right now. I'm not trying to be all educated and indoctrinated at all, not at all. Trust me. I'm just being me, myself, and I, dude, and like, yeah, like, so that's why I really wanted to bring Muse Mama, and so I'm a mama, and I have Muse, and I'm creative, and I like to bring out creativity in other people, and really just make people. I like to bring that energy out in people, like their dreams and shit, like what they can bring to the table. Like dang, like some people they don't even know what amazing, beautiful things they can bring. They really have no idea about themselves. And so that's why it's so important to really like learn who you are, what you bring to the what you don't bring to the table, what gifts, talents, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like that you want to do, dude. You know, learning how what it is that what makes you happy and where happiness comes from. Like learning that too. That's important. Learning that happiness is not something that's outside of ourselves, but it's inside. You find that inside of you. That comes from within, straight point blank. If you're trying to find happiness in another person or in a situation or because, over here or that, you're going to be sadly sorry and mistaken, unfortunately. Because happiness is how you feel about yourself on the inside, And so that's what I really wanted to bring with Mama Muse. So that's why, my name is Coral. I'm not afraid to tell people my name. That's not why. I don't want people to focus on me only. I want people to focus on themselves and focus on the energy that I'm giving to another, like our exchange. Like, I want to exchange positive, like, positive stuff, positive things I just want to communicate what I've experienced in my own life. I'm not young. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm not young anymore either, like that. So, I've been around, a couple times the block. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm a student as much as I teach, which I don't even presume to be like that either. Because, when you teach, there's much there's much responsibility in that. This is not a game, this is not a joke. These are people's lives, you know. So I'm not here to say how you should do this or that, but I just encourage people to really, I just want to encourage and love on people that have felt left out maybe in life and maybe have felt like they didn't get a fair shot or this or that. Because you know what, let's just be honest right now, dude. Come on now. Not all of us get the same shot. Not all of us have the same cards. Not all of us get the same, you know, this, and this, that. No, no, no. We do work with what we're given by the Most High, but you know, it's up to us, you know, to find out who we are, to love ourselves, who for who and what we are, even the dark side, even the sides that, you know, for whatever reason you may have been ashamed of. Those things need to be cleared up within you, you know, like body image or whatever. Like me, for a while, it's been body image, you know, like I honestly didn't want to get on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like before. Now I don't care if y'all see, you know, whatever, my imperfections. Honestly, it's not about that. So I'm not here to get a date. So um but you know, I had that problem unfortunately. I had, you know, gained a lot of weight early, you know, early on before, and I had lost a lot of weight, and then, you know, you just have a lot of things you don't like about yourself. And I really had to learn like that doesn't matter. The outside appearances, you know, just you know, not that we want to be unhealthy. I'm not saying that. I love to be healthy. But let's just be honest, you know, like we're not. Nobody's perfect body, you know what I mean? If they pretend they're perfect, and you know, that's people I fucking question, to be honest. T right here. T. There's people that act like the you know little crystal ball, you know, or whatever, like they're perfect, and it's like no, no. And those are the ones you know we see come out right now in the news and shit like that. They be doing all this bullshit, but on YouTube or whatever, Tube or whatever platform they're on, they're you know pristine, pristine, perfection. You know, no, 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 no. That's not why I'm doing that. This is not why I no. So anyway, that was just something I wanted to bring up, you know, just so that people can feel me and feel where I'm coming from in my heart space. Like, I'm really just here to lift people's creativity and find out who they, you know, just help people on their journey to their self and to loving the universe and God and their self. That's all, you know? So yes, I hope I'm so excited, dude. Oh my gosh. So there's a couple of readings that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about my next one, which is the full moon reading. It's full moon confessions. That's what I'm calling it. Mama's full moon confessions. So it's about basically what kind of confessions maybe the universe or God wants to give us or somebody in our life wants to give us. Like we're gonna try to investigate. I want to investigate the universe. Okay? That's the truth. So, and then the second reading, second one I want to do is it's a creativity reading. So it's basically just not about love and not about really career per se, but it's really about developing people's career, you know, and stuff like that, and creativity. I mean, not career, creativity. Excuse me. It might be have you might be able to make I'm sure a career out of it, but yeah, like a reading for that, like and really inspire and our creativity, shit like that. So that reading's gonna be off the chisame, and I got the Muse tarot for that one. So yeah, Mama Muse is gonna use the Muse tarot. So yeah, all right. So yeah, I just wanted to kick it with you guys for a minute and have some coffee and chat. But yeah, we'll do some more coffee chats, I think, because that was kind of cool. I like that. All right, guys. So please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. But if you don't, it's cool too, man. All right. All right. Bye, guys. See you next time.